Alright, looks like everything's all set and ready to go, so welcome everyone. It's weird, seeing me 2 times on stream in the span of a year. But welcome back everyone. As the title has said, I do plan to finish my playthrough that I started yesterday of Call of Cthulhu, at least the 2018 version. So in case you missed any of the important bits or wish to go back and look at anything, I did save the VOD from this stream, cut it up into smaller, more digestible pieces, and plugged it into my YouTube channel under the same name, minus the underscore, as this stream. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in here, just in case if that didn't make sense. So on that, if you look up that on YouTube, you'll see the first stream cut into 3 separate videos. But yeah, the plan for today is that we're gonna try and finish this game. So I hope everyone's doing well today. It's been rather uneventful at my end. Just kind of been waiting for this. Yeah, hope y'all are all having a good night and ready for some fun, enjoyable times watching fun tentacle people. Probably wait, I don't know, another minute or so before I actually switch to this game screen, just in case if anybody else wants to join or something. So yeah, hope everyone's going well. And that this fun Saturday has been a nice and simple one for everyone. I actually got a water bottle this time rather than a can, so I'm not, ruining that kind of immersion with it, but, it's a water bottle, so... But yeah, so we're going to be starting off today, chapter 9 out of 14. We finished up to then yesterday. I mean, eventful stuff happened. Don't really want to get into it at this point, just because all of the big summary stuff is pretty much covered rather quickly in some of the other videos. But I suppose now that I'm thinking about it, a really quick, patch notes kind of thing is probably in order. So currently, the main character is this, first of all, spoiler, obviously, if you haven't played the game, but if you planned on playing the game, why are you here anyways? I'm kidding, but anyways. So story begins with our main character, who is an ex-military, now turned private detective, who is kind of down on cases for a while and is failing to meet quota, when he suddenly gets requested to aid in a case of a mysterious painter's death along with their family. The mysterious painter is an individual who goes by Sarah Hawkins. Sarah Hawkins seems to have random, strange, unusual visions and puts them into paintings. And the paintings kind of unnerve people a lot. But 10x years ago, before the start of this game, her entire family, including herself, were supposedly murdered in a house fire. Later throughout the game, you discover that was not exactly true, as apparently the husband has survived the fire, however, definitely isn't exactly like what he was originally. And leans more into occult territory when it comes into, the origins of the paintings and such. Eventually something comes out of one of the paintings and tries to murder you for a while. It's a fun game. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the other screen and let you guys see what I'm seeing. Alright, let's get back into it, shall we? So, we are currently on Chapter 9, as I had said, aka the Return to the Riverside Institute, as we were there before. And it looks a lot better than it did originally. I had a little bit of an issues last time with brightness and quality on your guys' end, so I believe everything should be fixed and ready to go. So, let's get it started. I'm just going to keep this water bottle open. Hope you're ready for some... If you've seen the previous stream, this second half of the game takes a very drastic turn from at least, like, ambience and such. Leans more into the actual horror aspect, so it's actually going to be a little bit actually slightly unnerving, rather than just walking. When the game decides to load, of course. There we go. And depending on how long this ends up taking, I might start the other game that I had lined up for the rest of the month, but otherwise, if it's...
I pray that Colden is really here.
Adequate
and
time.
Alive.
If it's adequately enough timed, then I might just end a little earlier than I usually did. But if otherwise, and if I do so, then my next stream will probably be next Friday, but schedule depending, obviously. Almost forgot to do something. Kind of add to the little fun ambience here. Give you guys at least a little bit of light. There we go.
An old diary.
I'm going to read the funny book. Malus Bastarum, Volume 3. Classifies creatures that I've never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It represents itself as a reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Each page is covered in phantasmagorical illustrations. Woo! Funny cult book. So, yeah, I feel like this is kind of important to mention. Our current stat distribution. Let's go ahead and divide these as is. There we go. Much better. So yeah, there's been a few things that's happened so far, and as you can tell by our sanity meter, it hasn't been very enjoyable things for the most part. Hehe, funny Cthulhu. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoys watching me walk through this shenanigan and absolute chaos of a game.
The Scylla is here. Like in the vision. Colden came this way. What the... Fuller, too.
Also, there's a really big reoccurrence of there being just a bunch of sleeping pills everywhere.
Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
This door locked. Yep. Alright, I'd rather not be seen by the two guards right there. Hehe. Dang, can't get into the boiler room. Sad. Oh, there's somebody. Door's locked. Door's locked. Alright, well. Only one way to really go.
No!
Hey, buddy.
My God. What is happening to me?
So this is a fun little section of the game. Yeah, this part's great. Love it. You go through here,
What was that?
and you get teleported back.
It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
So, you see this weird line here. Leads through there and into the back room over there. Now, how in the world am I going to get there? The second
What happened?
lantern
Something has changed.
reveals
What?
the door. But the issue is you remember our good old pal, the Dimensional Shambler. If you remember him from earlier. Yeah, he's in one of the dimensions here. Because he has, you know, been in the Riverside Institute before. I'll let you guess which one he's in. It's not hard to really figure that out. It's in this one. You know, the one where 90% of everything is dark. This area's great. Free book on medicine. And nothing else. Alright, moving on. Time to get back to this thing. And the door is gone, aka the portal is gone. And then there's a weird symbol on the ground. You use the lamp brightness feature to not only remove that, but also those. There's nothing over here. Can't do anything in there. Which means we get back our handy dandy little pink lantern. Don't know why I couldn't think of the color. Go ahead and walk around a little bit. Oh, can't get through there. Not yet, at least. Go ahead and do a little bit of exploration in this area, because you can still pick up things from the real world in this one without any enormous threats in the way. Well, with that, it's time you move on. Anything interesting over here? Aha. And this time you're not in the same place. And there's our second one.
Destiny. It is trapped.
You casually go into the supply closet and get another book. Go into the bathroom. Nothing. Also, in case you've noticed, the lantern kind of goes down rather quickly. Means you really can't be, you know, standing still a whole lot. Which is a problem when there's, you know, the Dimensional Shambler around here. Also yummy. Delicious, yummy food. That opens up this area. Which is an area that you can only reach with the fun green lantern. And there you are. I know you're there. Old bastard. But he's not in here. Which means I can do my exploration with this one and not have to worry about him. Also, every single one of these patients is gone. But, you know, normal. for a hospital. I feel like there's a door or something I need to open over here that I can't remember where it is. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Yep, it's in there. Knew it. You know, the funny room with the shambler in it. So, we're gonna go ahead and take this slowly.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Ahead and refill this real quick, because if you've noticed, every time that I teleport back or switch to the other lantern, it refills the oil in the green lantern. Which is important, because the green lantern is the one that allows you to continue throughout the game. Use funny pink lantern to waltz through here. Make sure I get everything that I need out of here. And there's our door. But I want to explore a little bit. New book. Does that mean I'm not picking them up in the real world? And we've entered back into this room. Done a good old-fashioned loop. I'm gonna have to check my stats really quick once I get back. Because if I haven't been picking up those books in the other world, then... ugh. No, okay, so I have been picking them up. Oh, right, because you just can't see your stats in this area. Alright. Just gotta walk along. Well, gotta go around. Hey, Bucko. How you doing, buddy? There's the baby. There's the funny baby. And then you can finish exploring the area. Just had to get one cheap scare in there, you know. That one has gotten me every time I've played this. Like, every single time. Ah, it's a loop. Had ourselves a nice tour to first floor. You know, dimensional shambler following us everywhere we go. Just because. Anyways, it's time to move on. Lamplight goes up.
It looks like things are back to normal.
And everything's back to normal. And there's only one way to continue. Back here. Click, 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 clap, 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 clap. The footsteps. Okay, I remember this place. You got door lock? Yup. And door lock. Yup. I wonder which door we're supposed to go into. Yeah. What direction should we feel like going? Should we go right? Or should we go left? Right. Or left? We'll go left, because I went right last time.
What's going on? It never ends.
You know, it's little jumps. Boing. And we're back. Yeah, it's just me, you know. Just staring at myself through a window.
Damnation.
That's me.
And now we're in another room.
Oh God! I gotta get out.
A room with no doors. Let the panic set in. Oh. Would you look at that? A way out.
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
And we went from complete abyss. We went from never-ending hallway to never closed padded cell to hallway to abyss to another hallway. And And funny cutscene time.
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now. No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
I'm not exactly sure what happened to the body. I mean, she's dead. Or not. Or not. Might just be like a doll or something, I'm not sure. Kind of looks puppety.
Colden?
I'm not sure. Oh. Nah, I think she's just dead. Back out to the weird random hallway. And back into an abyss. Oh. And would you look at that? Different place. That was loud. Fun eldritch words. Oh, the painting has changed.
What in God's name?
And Sarah Hawkins.
What did they do to you?
Sarah Hawkins, everybody.
Can you speak? Sarah.
He gave him the gold and I, the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no. No.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's is of the oldest green. A violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
So, this game has fun little things once you reach certain sanity points. This right here is Rylith, aka Deep Speech, and it requires certain less sanity in order to respond to them. But it gives unique, keywords and conversations. There's also an achievement that if you respond every time that you can with Rylith in Rylith, you get an achievement for it. I'm gonna respond in Rylith.
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us.
And we're no longer in a random
It was in
hallway.
your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course.
I can only
Men in
walk.
white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
You gotta go first.
What the?
Oh no.
And away we go.
I got this. Okay. Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Where you've gotta destroy a machine that's causing physical harm to other people. Not gonna turn.
I'd be better off finding a tool.
Gonna need a tool.
Perfect.
Only there is a tool here. Just vibing, staring at the flame. You know, usual stuff. Leaky liquid.
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Oh, Tentacle Boy's back.
I'm your puppet no more. You bastard!
You're my wife. You owe me obedience.
Funny Tentacle Boy.
Leave her alone! We're leaving this crazy island.
Oh, it's on fire now.
You're going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
Yo, the fire poker.
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife.
Bonk. Bonk.
How dare you?
Yeet.
No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck?
safety was throwing her in this rat hole.
I hid her well enough.
You let Fuller play with her.
Stop. I did everything I could to protect her. But
Apparently
her
not.
identity, her power, is what threatens her.
What?
Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
I mean, she's not trying to kill me right now.
She's weak. Physically and mentally.
Do not make the mistake of thinking she's a feeble woman. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective.
I mean, yeah,
They
but I'm so
control
weird.
the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Yeah. Can't really do that now. And down he goes. And now, officially, Hawkins Sr. is officially deceased. Anyways, chapter 9, everybody. I will say, chapter 9 is one of the more unnerving chapters of the entire game. Just because of the whole lantern fiasco. I literally just sat there. The first time I played the game, literally just sat there for 20 minutes, like, well, this is my life now. And then got to the hallway that never ends and did the same thing for another 5 minutes or so.
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine!
And that's how the fire started, everybody.
Simon.
Come on. It's over now.
And another nightmare. Another funny tentacle nightmare. The cost of truth. While his sanity is growing dangerously weaker, he has increased insensitivity to the occult, opens new ways for him. On rare occasions, he's now able to unearth hidden truths as he speaks to the inhabitants of the island, as well as everything connected to the myth. Using it comes at a cost. Charles Hawkins is now deceased. Cold and hallucination and its soul flash. Gain entry to Riverside. Attacked by a in order to help the doctor, immediately attacked by the shambler, he fed through the transmuted hospital. His architecture respected no physical laws. His wandering led him to an operating room where confrontation came to an end when Colden's course rose up to attack Pierce. Sarah Hawkins, Mary Colden is now deceased. Charles Hawkins is now deceased. Here's our funny fire poker. A couple of new books. And there we go.
How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
And we're gonna go with the fun little chaos ending, so...
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened. But I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Funny Rylith.
I understand your feelings, Bradley. But I don't think that you're in the right state to make such a decision.
He killed her, Pierce. I can't do nothing, faced with this situation.
Fuller's crimes won't go unpunished, I give you my word. But for now, you must keep a cool head. We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley.
Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
Hey, Algernon's here.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too
Fair.
dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
Okay. Drink time. Because I've got to down it every time I see one. Why? Because I feel like it. Funny drug.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now, I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
Weh.
I saw everything. The tunnels under your house, the rituals, the secret society. I must get you out of its reach.
I know how dangerous they can be to me. But first, there's the Wanderer. I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will come with me to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do.
Hold on 1 second, everyone. Just have to check something really quick. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. We should be all good to continue now. I just wanted to double check something really quick on my end. Sorry about that.
You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No. You're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
Rylith, because Rylith.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right. I'll help you.
House walking simulator. I don't think anything else has changed, so...
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet.
The key of
The
Rylith.
symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask
know.
me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently. The dagger with the strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger. But I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
I mean, it already
It
has
must
come
never
back.
come back.
It already has. You saw it. it kind of, jump scared us a little while ago.
A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel
go.
very ancient forces. Much more effective than your cult.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief Charles has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
Time for a treasure
I'll
hunt.
follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Time for us to walk and have ourselves a little bit of a treasure hunt. First we gotta figure out where this thing is. Got
I
anything else?
prefer to be alone.
No. Decorate a door that won't open. There's no statue down below. Oh, the paintings are gone. Thanks for the follow. And welcome to the stream. Currently we're a bit into the game at the moment, but hopefully it is going to be a fun watch. Just flick open a lighter a bunch of times, because why not? Yeah, we're kind of just going through the game at this point. We made it through quite a decent amount last stream. We got through the first 9 up to the first 9 chapters of the game. This is currently midway through the 9th out of 14 total. Up next, we gotta go and figure out where that is.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth?
Oh. Flashbang time. Alright, flashbang's done. One of the funny reconstruction scenes.
What kind of ritual was she preparing? Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here?
Hello, Shambler.
Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. How did she survive her encounter with the Shambler?
The funny fleshy boy himself. Mr. Eyeballs without eyeballs.
Knowing Mrs. Hawkins, I bet she was willing to fight.
Aha.
Did Charles Hawkins break the lock to enter?
And there's the scene. Another flashbang, sorry about that. Couple of
If
those
the
moments.
amulet can protect Sarah Hawkins from the influence of the mythos, I must find it.
Oh, I can't do the funny jump down anymore. Sad. Now, if only there was an exact replica of this exact painting, exactly where you wake up every time you enter this room.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
The funny elder sign. Oh, look at that little funny flashpoint. To maybe the future, maybe the past. Maybe both. Who knows? Let's go ahead and check our stuff. Psychotic. That's cool. There's a secret, a forgotten secret, so old and terrifying. which is only divulged in the blasphemous pages of lost tomes or whispered during the forgotten and outlawed rituals. We are not children of Providence. You know the ritual and awful truth, and you have seen the frightening face of reality. Sarah Hawkins' ritual. The now dead Charles Hawkins. Funny Cthulhu, because Funny Cthulhu in a game called Call of Cthulhu. And there we go. Suppose it's about time we give Lady of the House her funny shiny drip. Or not, because I changed my mind. Also, the game wants us to give it to somebody else. She doesn't get her drip.
Ah, it's you again.
Hello, Drake.
What is the true nature of the Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University, the work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe.
He doesn't even own the real copy of it, and yet...
I think I've
It's kind of
found
an
what we're
important one.
looking for.
Let me see that.
No, I don't want you to.
That's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that.
I don't wanna. Also another point. Experts, professional, almost an expert in occultism, not really in medicine. I have a whole 1 point to spend here. Put it into string. No, I won't, because that's not worth it. Go into spot hidden. Just because spot hidden can be actually useful. Outside of very specific scenarios. No, what's she doing out here?
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand, I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Yeah, probably.
Pierce! Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Oh boy, Chief of Police is
Bradley,
here.
you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
Why is the Chief of Police here?
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge. You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
Oh.
You bet I will.
Mic drop, mic drop, mic drop. I mean, technically it was us, so... I mean, it's fair.